Dear grade 11 students, this is a grammar lesson, our second lesson about conditionals, module 10, page 145. So, get your books ready. Today you have two objectives. The first is to use conditionals effectively. The second is to use second conditionals correctly. Before you continue watching this video, it's very important that you read the grammar reference section of your student's book, page 172. As we said in the previous video, there are four types of conditionals: zero, first, second, and third. In the previous video, we learned about zero conditionals, first conditionals. Today, we are going to learn about second conditionals. And at the end of the video, we are going to answer questions about conditionals 0, 1, and 2. Before we learn about second conditionals, let's quickly revise zero conditionals and first conditionals. As we said in the previous video, zero conditionals express general truths, facts, and rules, things that are 100% true. The form is if or when, present simple, and then another present simple verb. As in this example here, if you freeze water, it turns into ice. But in the first conditionals, the form is if, present simple, then will plus base form. And remember, we use first conditionals to express something which is likely to happen in the future, or conditions that have a real possibility of happening in the future. In this example of first conditional sentences, we learned that when the two actions are in the future, we use first conditionals. But if the school year already started and the teacher thinks that you are not studying hard, the verb study is no longer in the future. It moves to the present. And passing the test is now unlikely or improbable. So in this case, we use second conditionals. And the teacher says, if you studied hard, you would pass the test. So we use second conditionals to express situations which are unlikely to happen, as in this example, or situations that are unreal or imaginary. Let's look at another example. This is our school team. In first conditionals, we said that it's 4 o'clock and the match starts at 5. So the verb play and win are in the future. So there is a good chance that they will play well and they will win. So we said if the team play well, they will win in first conditional. But if it's now past 5 and they are not playing well and the match is already on, so the verb play moves from the future to the present, and we used second conditionals. So we say if they played well, they would win. Now look at the structure of these two examples. Can you now tell what the structure of a second conditional sentence is? Exactly. If, past simple, and then would plus the base form of the verb. But this is not a fixed structure, because we can sometimes replace would by could or might. In second conditionals, where is often used instead of was. As in this example, if I were younger, I would play football all day. We say if I were, not if I was. To express opinion or to give advice, we use if I were you, not if I was. Now open your student's book, page 145. We are going to answer 5 and 6 only. Read the questions carefully, do the exercise, and come back to check your answers. Pause the video now. Welcome back. Sentences 5 and 6 are both second conditional sentences. So they both express unreal present. Great. What purpose does the clause "if I were you" serve in sentence 5? To express opinion and give advice. Excellent. Can you replace might in sentence 6 with would? So instead of saying they might feel, can I say they would feel? Yes, of course we can. Does it change the meaning of the sentence? It does, because would expresses a higher degree of certainty. Now exercise B. Look at the sentences again and complete the rules below. We already completed zero conditionals and first conditionals. Now let's complete the second conditionals. What's the rule? If followed by past simple. Now exercise C. Our task is to complete the dialogue with the correct form of the verbs in brackets. Read the dialogue carefully, take your time to correct the verbs and answer the questions, and come back to check your answers. Pause the video now. So the first sentence, here we have, this is if, and we have the verb in the past, so this is second conditionals. Would invest. B, here we have when, so it's zero conditional, so the verb here will be in the present simple form. Number 3, if, and we have the verb in the present, so the answer is will need. Number 4, this is the second conditionals. The form is if I were you, I would consider a safer investment. Number 6, we have if, and here would take, so this is second conditional, and the answer is new. So number 7, if, exactly, this is a second conditional, so would see. Number 8, if, this is first conditional because followed by the present verb. In number 9, we have unless followed by the present verb, so the answer is don't advise because this is the zero conditional. Number 10, this is second conditional, if, and the verb here in the past simple. Number 11, this is zero conditional. And number 12, will be able to. For more practice, you can answer exercise E, page 123 in your workbook, and you can refer to the video for answers. For homework, please log on to your Teams Corner and do the homework and the quizzes assigned to you by your class teacher. This is the end of our lesson today. Thank you for listening. Best wishes and stay safe.